Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. This is going to be part one of my Wednesday morning beach walk in North Naples, Florida. I'm in about the middle of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park, somewhere around Area 3, the north end maybe of Area 3. Low tide, cloudy skies, rain out there, rain headed my way. Might get rained out here. 71 degrees, only going to get up to about 75, 76, just about at low tide, as you can see by the sandbar. Very quiet out here. Tide's still going out. Low tide up at Wiggins Pass, just to the north here. At the north end of the park is at 8:30. Oh good, they stopped the blower. I don't know if you could hear that whining in the background. That is, I did hear a little rumble of thunder out there. So there's a thunderstorm. I don't want to get stuck out here. There's no shelter in the park now. No bathhouses. Nowhere to hide. There's a great look at the beach though when you get out on the sandbar. Great look back at that mile-long stretch of beach. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm back here. Not completely alone here. I've seen a few walkers, a couple joggers. Wind's coming right out of the east. A little lull in the wind right now. Get up on the sandbar. Hey Daryl. Good morning, my friend. Not seeing anything crawling around out here on the sandbar. Used to see a lot of little olive snails. They're beautiful little olive shells crawling around out here. Fighting conchs, cockle shells. Every once in a while we see a live moon shell. This is almost just an extension of the beach right now. There's hardly any water between the beach and the sandbar right over here. Look at that. That was awesome. Surprised there's no shellers out here. Nothing at the park anymore, no shade trees. All those pine trees are gone. You're on your own. You got to bring your own shade now. Bring your own umbrella. No umbrella rentals or beach chair rentals. No concessions here. There's pretty much nothing at the park except 2 parking lots and some porta potties. And a beautiful beach to enjoy. It's going to be like that for quite a while. So just got to deal with it, get used to it. Still a great beach to walk on and walk up to Wiggins Pass. That is a nice walk. You know, get a couple miles in if you start all the way down the south end of the park and walk up all the way around the corner and back. There you go. That's a good way to look at it, Daryl. More beach, less people. rain, stay away. Wind is hitting me right in the face there. What a morning. Yes, it would be nicer if the sun was out shining. It would be a lot more colorful. You know what? Like I always say, any morning at the beach is better than any morning not being at the beach. I'll take the beach. And I'll take the sand over snow any day. Little fighting conch down here. There are some conchs, little fighting conchs out here, and see if anybody's home in there. Beautiful little shells, the Florida fighting conchs. There's one down here, buried in the sand. Sometimes they come out and start fighting you, and they're sleeping. And put him back in his hole. Yeah, there's quite a few of them up here now. All these little bumps are little fighting conchs. Nice to see them. I want to see some moon shells though. I haven't seen any of those. Let's see. I see a little track in the sand here. There's a little olive shell, a little olive snail. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous shells. Remember, don't take anything home if it's got a little critter in it. This is a live olive. I don't know if he's going to come out for us. There'll be times where you just see hundreds of these all over the sandbars, the little olive snails. Beautiful. You can see their they leave these little trenches where they crawl around. A lot of conchs right around in here. A lot of conchs. Out in the water. There's what is that? Big conch. That's a big fighting conch there. It's a good size one. Cool. These are all alive. All alive. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a sea star. A lot of times you'll see them along The edge of the sandbars right along in here. Got a lot of 9-arm sea stars here. Got 5-arm too. What is that? What is that? Looking at me. Got some clumps of seaweed around here. Boy, a lot of conchs now. I wasn't looking for them earlier. The water was a little higher here. Now they're all starting to crawl around on the sandbar. Sorry about that wind. It's kind of like the good old days walking along here now. I'd be happy with one sea star. Gosh, there were times at this beach where we would see hundreds of sea stars during my morning walks up on the beach. Be picking them up and gently placing them out into the water, not throwing them. Boy, we have found some beautiful shells over the years during my morning walks. Beautiful angel wing shells. Lightning whelks. Found some big shells too, every now and then. All in this little like lagoon area. This little, it's not a tidal pool, it's open at both ends, but this is where if you just walk back and forth, this is where you're likely to see some interesting things on the bottom. Need a little more light though. It's kind of hard to see down there. The fighting conchs are crawling around. Slowly crawling around. They don't move too fast. Thank you for those stars. I do appreciate it. The sandbar kind of disappears up here for a little while and picks back up further down the beach. Boy, conchs everywhere. Might be shallow enough to keep walking out here. Yeah. This was all underwater. Oh, half hour ago. Might only be doing one live feed, one beach walk here this morning. I don't know. How deep this water gets. In between here and the next sandbar. So far I'm lucking out with that rain. Yeah, it's still below my knees. Now it's up to my knees. Hit that share button. It's kind of a fun walk out here this morning. Now it's over my knees. Awesome, awesome, awesome out here. Man, that wind's coming out of the east, so it's really flat, keeping the waves down. You want some sprinkles on it? Hey, later in the description of this post, there's a link you can click on. If you're a whiskey drinker, Irish whiskey, some really good Irish whiskey, Sláinte Irish whiskey. Shop SláinteWhiskey.com. Online, there's a code in there in that description, in the text. SWFL TV, like Southwest Florida Television. Put that code in. If you're making an online purchase, at that link and you will get a 15% discount courtesy of me. Makes a great holiday gift. Bring in a little holiday cheer with Sláinte Irish whiskey. Well, I lost my sandbar. Didn't really realize it was that big of a stretch between sandbars. Still below my waist though. Plenty deep enough for a dolphin to come swimming by. It's a great look at the beach. Hey, send some stars on Facebook if you're enjoying the walk here. Tips always appreciated too. Somewhere in that description you can find a link to my PayPal down towards the bottom. Right, tide's turning. Get ready to if it's not now. It's getting really close. It's starting to come back in. It was nice taking advantage of it there for a little while. Just a very light sprinkle right now out here. Hey Susan, good morning. Oh, I almost forgot to tell everybody. I'm working with Captain Sandy over at Boat Naples to put together a New Year's Eve sunset cruise. It's going to be a champagne cruise and, of course, a lunch of Irish whiskey toast at sunset. It's going to be really fun, very limited to the number of people that can go. Keep your eyes open for more details about that. I don't even know what night New Year's Eve is, but that is going to be awesome. Rain's getting a little harder now. Getting closer. Might be getting a nice little shower. Might be getting a shower out here. Yep, starting to come down harder. Hey, remember who's out in the rain for you. Remember who's up early, out on the sandbars, walking the beach. Show your appreciation with some stars on Facebook. Tips to my PayPal account, hugely appreciated. Again, you can find that link down towards the bottom of the text in the description of this post. It is quiet out here. Yeah, the tide's coming back in. That's where we started early this morning. My first light video, we were out on that sandbar out there. Tomorrow, probably going to be a little wet and windy again in the morning. We'll see what happens. Supposed to get some good showers this afternoon here. Hey, Randy. Just looking at the screen there, trying to see some names. I love our park, rain or shine. Still beautiful. You got a facelift by Mother Nature, but it's still beautiful. No complaints here. I think there's only going to be one part to this morning's beach walk here. I think this is going to be it. I'll go down a little further here. It was nice seeing some life out there on the sandbar. Those fighting conchs, that little olive snail. Just be out here doing push-ups on the beach. Okay. Hey, thanks for the stars. I think that was Bob, Bad Bob, doing those push-ups. I thought he went home. We are now on Vanderbilt Beach. we have left the park. The wind has kind of died down. It was really windy there for a little while. Well, I was offshore, so less trees to block it. Now I got the cover of some of these condos here to keep it down. I don't know if our great blue heron friend is out this morning. I didn't see him earlier when I walked up here. In the dark. Lots of rain. Just kind of skirting around me so far. Just a little drizzle. That breeze. It's back. Maria Bay over there on the right. It's a beautiful building. If you're into that sort of thing, beautiful condos in there. Not cheap. See, that's how I like my beaches. I like that look. Just like that. No buildings. All natural. Yes, I'm kind of a nature boy. Nature Boy, who remembers Nature Boy? The wrestler, Nature Boy, Ric Flair. He lives here in Naples. See him around town every now and then. Be surprised how many celebrities pop into Naples incognito. Everybody's heard of Naples. I haven't seen our great blue heron yet. Let's see here. Oh, rain, stay away for another hour. Nail gun firing off in the background, one of the condos. It's kind of hard walking down here by the water, really soft, squishy sand. Kind of an awkward angle here on the beach. Definitely not recommended walking down here if you got bad ankles, knees, hips. Stay up on higher ground. Try to find some hard sand. Sounds of rebuilding in the background. Can't escape them. It's not too bad though. I can kind of get used to it. It's a good, it's a sound of progress. It is what it is. Gonna be hearing it probably for another year at least. Lots of work to be done. That's coming from this little 3-story apartment building here. Old condos, an old one. Old complex here on the beach. That got hit bad. We've seen that a lot during our walks. The whole bottom floor got washed out. There were lights on. There was lights on in the morning. There was some lights on in some of the second and third floor units. So I'm guessing people are living in there. They're back. But there's nothing left of the bottom floors. Just framing, that's it. No walls. You look right through them. There's several buildings like that. Most of the newer condos, the lower floors, were parking garages, thankfully. But all the cars that were in them when that storm surge came through were thrown everywhere. Cars were piled up on top of each other out in Gulf Shore Drive. Gulf Shore Drive. Yeah, Gulf Shore Boulevard, Gulf Shore Drive. Gulf Shore Drive up here in North Naples. You can barely see the La Playa up there. Those dark, rainy skies. Wow. Delnor-Wiggins off in the distance. That's where we started. Way up there. Out on the sandbar. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up here in a few minutes. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for the stars. Those of you that sent a couple of stars, thank you. Looks like I got 304 stars. I get a penny for each star that you send. It's gotten kind of quiet here. That rain's probably scaring folks away. You can barely see them fly there. Well, thanks for the stars. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this morning's walk. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Invite them into our beach family. Being at the beach in the morning, a great way to start your day with a wonderful group of people. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, and God bless America. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho.